First things first, just your takeaway from the game. Obviously, you wanted to see a few things out of your team. I imagine you see what you wanted to see.
Yeah, I wanted to see him compete. I wanted to see the tempo at which we play with. You know, I kind of got after the offensive line just a little bit at halftime. Just say, hey, you know, and I know we're not going to go up tempo every single snap, but we got to make sure that we're hustling ourselves. We got to put the pressure on the D and just make sure we're ready when the things happen. You know, because you put a lot of pressure on defensive lines, just as you're hustling yourself to the football. And you know, that's what we create. That's what we want to continue to emphasize.
What was your overall takeaway?
You know what? I mean, it's not just one night. I don't think the takeaway is just a one night. I mean, the takeaway from this right here is the excitement, you know, to have everybody come out. I didn't realize it sitting at lunch with these guys the other day that they hadn't played a spring game in the stadium. Not a single guy on the team. You know, I don't know how long it's been since they have. So the excitement and some of those things is what they really deserve. As hard as they work and what we've asked them to do and the commitment level we've asked them for, I wanted to give them the opportunity to do it in front of others, to you know, have some reward. Not that you need it, not that you need the hype and the fans and things like that, but it sure pays off.
Defensive side of the ball, I mean, your defensive mind, were you happy with how hard they played in this game?
I am. I mean, I think that, you know, obviously it's a little bit, you know, you're a little bit ahead of schedule sometimes defensively, and to be honest with you, we got some good players on defense. You know, we got some guys that can cover, and I think we got 8 or 9 guys up front that can play the game. And so, you know, that's something that helps big time in the way we're going to play defense. And then it's, you know, you get into these situations, Mike Boone's not allowed to run the footballs was the stipulation. And, you know, so there has been some injuries over there and some guys that take some things away that we didn't want to put out there tonight.
A couple of picks for Thomas. Did that put Capper on a nice spring for him?
It really did. You know, I mean, and he made that second pick was really, really a good football play. You know, it's one thing to be a great athlete and go up and get the ball and play some man coverage, but it's another thing to really kind of see the play develop, kind of do the things we're asking you to do, and then break on a football. So big things out of him. But if you didn't see, I went right over to him, make sure he reminded him, you get a pick, you know there was somebody else that helped you, so you better go find a big guy and make sure that we do what we're supposed to do and be about the team.
I know you can't talk about specifics in recruiting, but got to be pleased with the response you got and the turnout you got tonight.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I think, you know, that's a credit to everybody. This is a credit to the community, the energy and the following that they've given us. You know, to all of our coaches and all the hard work and the things that they put into, you know, to try to generate this and then, you know, work at it. You know, building relationships and recruiting is all what it's all about. And then putting a product out there that guys and people can be happy and excited about.
It's not 100,000 people, but you had to be pretty pleased with the turnout and the response that you got.
The buzz feels like 100,000 to me, and I think that's the most important thing. You know, what these guys know and what they don't know. To me, this is they feel it, they see it, they feel it, and I think that all the things we're asking them to do, I hope that this is just one of those things that they realize that when you work at things, when you commit to things, when you sacrifice for things, good things are going to happen.
Thanks, Coach.
Sure.
The play you made on the second pick was a really smart, heady kind of football play. He praised you quite a bit talking about that. What does that mean to hear that from Coach, knowing that you had a big spring game tonight?
It means a lot to me because one of the biggest things for me was to show consistency, and then the best thing about it was I can be able to snap and clear even if I do get beat and be able to move on to the next play and capitalize. That's the good thing about snap and clear.
How much confidence did this spring give you? When obviously Luke wanted the defense to improve, seeing what you did this spring, how much confidence did it give you as a player?
Oh, it gave me a lot of confidence just be able to have Coach Fickell and Coach Martinez be able to coach me up and let me know that as long as I be able to study my playbook, I'll be in the best shape it don't matter what type of phase I'm in.
You've taken those #1 reps at corner for most of camp. What's that do for you? Does that let you know they have faith in you that you're their guy?
It does, but at the same time, it helps you get all your reps so you can be able to go against the ones on offense too and be able to get a feel of Mike Boone, Devin Gray, and the Khalil Lewis's.
You guys to play here, Coach is talking about these guys. You never played at Nippert in the spring game. It is different here. The buzz was nice tonight, a good crowd. What was the atmosphere like for you as a player?
Oh, the atmosphere was good. Coming from what we had last season, this atmosphere we got right now, it just seems very great. We got positivity everywhere. The fans love us. You know, we just getting a lot of love from everybody.
Everybody talks about the environment that Fickell kind of brings to the fan base and things like that, but as a player.
Oh no, as a player, you got to come ready. It don't matter if it's 5 in the morning, 3 in the morning. It don't matter what time it is. You better get up. You better be ready. That's how Coach Fick and Coach Collin. That's how they work. You got to start your day. Don't matter how it is.
The black team, we really clicked tonight. The one issue we did have was, finishing in the red zone, but, we didn't get a lot of, red zone work over the spring, and I feel like that's something that will just come along, working this summer with the guys and over fall camp, but, we really moved the ball well.
You think you helped yourself?
I do. I mean, I took care of the ball tonight. I moved the ball. I mean, I can't help but think I'm helped the team, but, I just can't worry about that right now. I just got to take care of my game and just try to improve from there.
When you hear Coach says that Hayden's leading the competition last week when he said that, what did you think about that?
I just can't get wrapped up in that. I just got to play my game and worry about that. If I play my game and do as well as I can, everything will take care of itself.
Got to feel good for you to remind your teammates how fast you are on that long touchdown run.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I might have gotten the benefit of the doubt on one of those tackles, but no, it felt good. It wasn't just me. It was the lineman up front blocking. It was run back carrying out the fake. So, I mean, it felt good to get that touchdown run, but it wasn't just me.
Coach was talking about these guys who've never played. Obviously, you haven't, in Nippert for a spring game. It is a different atmosphere. He wanted this for you guys. What was it like for you tonight as a player?
It's kind of weird going a whole entire year from, playing in Nippert, every other weekend in the fall, and then just, not seeing it for this long. So I think it was good for us to get back in here, for the fans to get back in here and see us perform tonight.
Get a full spring. What's the buzz been like under Fickell? Have you noticed a difference?
Absolutely. I mean, it's been night and day. From Coach Tubbs and Coach Fickell. Coach Fickell, he's fiery, and he'll yell at you, but he'll love you just as much. And so, the same thing for his whole entire staff. I mean, they're all like him, and I think that's something that we needed as a team, and I think that's something that we're definitely benefiting off of.
You had a good spring game last year as well, and maybe you won't agree with this, but it didn't seem to carry over to the regular season that much. I mean, did you learn something? What did you learn from the regular season from what happened last year?
Jeremy, good.
You just gotta, keep your head level. Things didn't go perfectly in the fall, and I understand that. But you just can't let it get to you. You gotta come back. You gotta compete. I mean, I'm still in this race right now. I think that tonight definitely helped. But just if things go bad, you can't just give up. You gotta keep going.